What is up with the squad? It's Seth, your favorite RT with Uncle Tennessee. That's not Clark Kent. That's Glasses Coleman. What's the deal? It's not Clark Kent in the building, y'all. That's Glasses Coleman. Y'all might not recognize him. He been rocking the contacts on us. We got Coach Coleman in the building. What's up, Coach?
What's up?
What's the word,
Thursday,
man? What's
no
happening?
hoops. No hoops Thursday.
No
No
hoops.
hoops
No
Thursday.
hoops. No hoops Thursday. How everybody doing? No hoops today. How everybody hanging in here?
I got a little shakes. A little
You got a
withdrawal.
few shakes, okay?
Yeah, a
I
little
understand.
shakes, a little bit of withdrawal.
I understand.
They didn't even, they didn't even just wean us off, tell us come. They just went, they just went cold hoops. Just
We gotta
nothing.
get ready. Season gonna be winding up soon. That's okay, because college is gonna be starting. But
Yes,
I mean,
and thank you, and please. Yeah.
oh man, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know where my folks at. If you out there, 1, 2, 3, go. So, Coach, let's get into this thing. Let's get into this. We didn't have any hoops today, so this is one of those shows where we get to go back, right? This is one of those shows where we get to go back, way back when, back in them days. We gonna talk about
We gonna go way back.
three influential figures here. Three influential figures in the WNBA. Three of my favorite players. Don Staley, Big Drip, Deanna Nolan, Tweety, Swin Cash. I think they represent a pivotal era, like of growth, physicality, and evolution that we get ready to kind of see. We're going to come into that again, but I think they kind of started that. We hadn't seen anything like them before. Don Staley was a floor general that became like a coaching deity almost. At least. Deanna Nolan, explosive, athletic, dynamo. Tweety was ahead of her time. You know what I mean? And then Swin Cash, consummate winner, Husky, blueprint for post playing success. Swin Cash, they don't talk about it enough. Like, Swin Cash is why we see, point forwards. Why we see these forwards with the rock in their hand. Like, Bill Laimbeer came and really unlocked something with Swin that changed the game. So just a real pivotal time. Your thoughts about those three players before we go any further. What's up, Russell? Only read the facts to the chat. What's happening?
We'll go ahead. I'll just go in the order that we have it on the marquee, on the ticker tape, so to speak, on the highlight. Dawn Staley can score, pass, and took pride in defense. Good assist, good facilitating. Jump shot. I won't say she was a scorer, but can't score because it's just the era that she came from. She scored when her team needed to score. I think that's what people don't understand. It's very strategic. Dawn Staley was very strategic in her scoring, and you go back and watch the games, because it comes from an era where it's very important that a point guard got there, that they get their teammates involved and get everyone's going. And so sometimes as I watch hoops today, women and men, is I question, is that little bit of that is missing? I think the closest you get to that is the Raven Johnson that makes sure everyone eats, get involved, and they're in their basketball algorithm and all that. So yeah, Dawn Staley, man, made sure that everybody was using their gift and was involved in the team. Understand that team concept as a player, and then it grew more as she got more into coaching. But I think what's interesting, as you mentioned the other live, is that when she was a head coach in college, she was still playing professional basketball for a while before she
Still,
retired.
she was still hooping.
Yeah,
Drip was still hooping for sure.
and so that is
Unheard of.
that's a lot on your plate. That's a lot on your plate, but it's also commendable in how much somebody loves the sport. I don't know if I could have did that, but I think she saw it as a necessary challenge to move forward women's basketball, and so and look now it did pay off. But I couldn't imagine how she was feeling sometimes though.
I mean, listen,
Just the
out of her,
game.
she said her own self that like she took the job because he challenged her. Do you think you can? That was it. What do I think I can? Could I? Yeah, I can because I like the challenge. So it's good now to be like, yeah, man, I took the challenges. I was going to change women's hoops, but I don't think that was her thought at that point. It was like, can I? Who are you talking to? Me? She said when she got to the meeting.
Right.
She said when she got to the meeting. He asked, "Are you a leader?" Yeah, I'm a leader. I'm a point guard. What do you mean? You question my leadership and you're challenging? If I could do something, man, I'm in. I got you. But it's a great thing now. I mean, because her fingertips are all over where women's basketball is at right now, right? Like
That's right.
we don't get that. We don't get that without her. So, um, I think the careers of Nolan and Cash are linked forever. You know what I'm saying, through their dominant Detroit Shock dynasty, and then Drip was like that respected rival. Who took basketball to another level. So I mean, let's get into it. I mean, I'm gonna call Drip the architect, and I mean Flintstone Fire. Deanna Nolan is the winner's blueprint, man. The winner's blueprint.
For sure.
Staley, legendary career, man. 3-time Olympic gold, 3-time NCAA champion, 6-time WNBA All-Star, 3-time Hall of Fame inductee. First person to win a Naismith as a player and a coach, right? Like, I mean, just legendary. We hadn't seen anything like Drip you know what I'm saying, before that time, I don't believe. Hey, y'all get in the chat, man. Let me know what y'all favorite Dawn Staley, Deanna Nolan, Swin Cash moments are. If you don't know who they are, ask us some questions. This is your time, man. We giving some WNBA history right now. We talking some legends. Y'all get in the chat. Y'all hit that like and the share because they both right there. Get the like and the share because they both right there. Oh yeah, Coach, he yawning already because he came with them glasses on. Key highlights. See, you gotta pay attention. Yeah. See, you seen it? Yawning already. We gonna make it quick on him though. We ain't gonna keep him here long. But y'all let me
No,
know.
no. Okay, why you calling me out? I was just stretching, kid. I was just stretching. You gotta put me on blast like that.
He gonna be up doing jumping jacks in a second. Deanna, Deanna Nolan, man, y'all. Tweety was ahead of her time. Tweety Nolan ahead of her time, and I hope that they bring her back around WNBA basketball, man. Listen, ahead of her time. Tweety was a hooper, 3-time WNBA champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 5-time All-Star, 5-time All Defensive Team. So she was one of my favorites. WNBA top 20 at 20. She made that team. She makes that team. Legend. Swin Cash. Listen, like I said, Swin championship DNA. 3-time champ, 2-time Olympic gold, 2-time NCAA champ, 2-time All-Star. One of 11 women to achieve the basketball Grand Slam. I ain't even gonna hold you up. I was like, basketball Grand Slam? What the heck is that? There, look, Coach still yawning. It's all right, Coach. Get up, stretch, open the window. It's all right. It's all right. Open the window, man. We gonna make it quick. Open the door. You want to run outside? Go outside, run around the building. We'll wait. So I had to figure out what was the basketball Grand Slam. Did y'all know? Because I didn't know.
Is that Olympics, WNBA, high school, FIBA. I don't know. I'm
It's
trying to think.
it's 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 WNBA, Natty, FIBA,
College.
Olympic. I think is
Okay.
the four. So um, did I go over swing stuff? Hold on.
So WNBA, College Natty, Olympics, and FIBA.
FIBA. Those are the four, I believe. I don't want to make sure I ain't
Okay.
messing up. I think I got it on there. But listen, this right here. First
Okay.
team in American pro sports to go from worst to first. Is that
Detroit.
right? That was the stat they gave me on it. But they went from 9-23 to 25-9 in 1 year. Bill Laimbeer came in there and turned that thing around. This is why I say he's one of the best coaches. When he's probably overlooked, man, what he was able to do at Detroit and what he was able to set up at Las Vegas. I think highly underrated. Legendary coach in the dub. Yeah, this was his thing. We rip your heart out to win. They had a bad girl's identity. That was another reason why I liked them. They were physical, tough, change the game. I loved watching the Detroit Shock. I'm almost nervous, coach, when they come back. Are they gonna have that same identity? Because if they don't, I almost don't want them back. Does that make sense? Like, don't come back soft, bro. Like, you can't come back. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you can't come back. You can't come back like that. You can't come back like that. The Shock, man, they won championships 03, 06, 08. 03 was probably my favorite, though. I am not going to hold you up. And you look at this thing,
Yeah,
at
I mean,
this point, when you look at their numbers, like, they don't jump off the page like 2025 numbers now, right?
no, not at
Nolan
all.
was definitely the scorer. Staley and Cash, rebound, assist, point. Staley did a little bit of it all, man. A little bit of it all. I can't even hold you up. Assist was Don's thing. Scoring was Tweety's thing. Rebounding and scoring was kind of Swin's thing. But this would have been a 3-point. This would have been a 3x3 team. I'd have threw out there. I'd put them out there. In that era, especially, yeah, I'd have ran with them.
You would have ran with him?
What? I would have let them go. Yeah, what? I'd have put them out there. Yes, yeah. And I know you like it's not enough size. And it might not be, but it's so much toughness and creativity and physicality and athleticism right there. Yeah, I let them out there, man. In that era, especially. I mean, like, remember, like Drip is one of the only ones that have won like the 3-point and the skills competition at All-Star Weekend. Like 3-level score. People sleep on Drip. She didn't do it the same year, like Unleashed 3 Gray, but got it done.
She ain't doing it in the same season, but won it. Won them both. Right. Gotcha.
Got them both. Man, 1,338 career assists, 454 college steals, 81% winning, 3 titles. I mean, y'all know who it is. Just an all-around force right here. 5,000 points, 2,000 rebounds, 1,000 assists. That's Swin Cash, man. 5,000 points, 2,000 rebounds, 1,000 assists.
That is an incredible season. I mean, career, not season, but incredible career. Excuse me.
I mean, one of only 2, and I don't even know who the second player is. I gotta look that up. Is it Taurasi? Somebody tell me, who is that? 5-time all defensive team, athletic perimeter stopper. You want to see some great defense? Look up Deanna Nolan. Deanna Nolan. Head to head. Oh wait, I wanted to look at that head to head real quick. Sorry.
There we go.
Staley. No champs, but 3 Olympic golds. Nolan and Cash, they did them together. Cash got them 2 Olympic golds, 2 NCAA championships. No finals MVP though. All WNBA teams. Drip with the most All Stars. Deanna with the most All Defensive, and Drip. I mean, 3-time Hall of Famer. 3-time Hall of Famer. I mean, it's hard to beat that resume. Hard to beat that resume, but all legends in their own right.
I'm trying to feel how Stanley was never on all defensive. That's weird.
And it could be that I missed it. This is, I think, WNBA championship, Olympic gold medal, NCAA championship, FIBA World Cup gold is what they call
Grand Slam.
to win all 4 of basketball's top championships. So
I was close. I missed one. I missed the NCAA championship. That's what I missed.
You was like high school. No, not high school. Not high school. Not high school.
Well, I thought it was more than 4. I thought they were going back like WNBA, college, high school, FIBA, Olympics, like that. I thought that meant slam, but they just got it 4 major, what they deem as 4 major ones. So that's good.
Hey, and I think in that, if I'm not mistaken, in that 1 year turnaround when they went from worst to first, I think Drip and Charlotte was the only team to beat them twice in that season. If I'm not mistaken. I think the Sting was the only one that got this. Yeah, 2 times. I think Drip got them twice. I think that was the only one. In that year film, they lost 2 twice.
Yeah, and the WNBA.
If I'm wrong, correct me in the chat.
The Sting couldn't get out of the semifinals. I can remember. They get so close. I remember with Big Drip.
I mean, just never was enough. It wasn't never enough talent around Drip, man. Just it wasn't enough talent. But I mean, if she could have played in this era with the parity that we even see even right now, I think she'd have a couple rings.
It was at the 1 year I thought they were gonna go to the NBA. They're in the semis. I thought they were, and it was just something weird, funky at the end of the game. It was like heartbreaking. I can't remember what year, but I distinctly remember watching it, but I can't picture who they're playing. But you know how things start to come to you, and it was like it was just a heartbreaking.
I remember something like that. That's how you.
It was like a heartbreaking. It came down to the last possession, and it was last game of the series. And if they won, and Charlotte Sting would have won that game, they would have went to the NBA, the WNBA finals, and it was just something crazy happened. And I think they lost at home. That was the crazy part, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go look it up. The other cool thing that I forgot to say about Tweety is that Tweety was kind of like a hometown favorite, because Tweety was from Flint. So she was like right down the street from the crib, playing pro ball. So that was dope, especially at that time. So had to give y'all look back at some actual legends in the game. Do you got a favorite out of those 3? Y'all let me know in the chat too. Do y'all got a favorite out of those 3? You got a favorite out of those 3?
Man, my favorite during that time it was a tie between Cash and Staley. I wasn't Swing Cat when she played in college. I wasn't a Connecticut fan, but once she got to the pros and got in her bag like that in a different way, I was sold. Bill
Laimbeer really opened up something different. At that position when he let her get the ball in her hand. Like, he definitely created another lane for.
Well, that was a stretch before it was official. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call a stretch possession. So it was outside of the box. So I agree with you. And so if you want to win, then you let all the talents loose that somebody has, right? And that's what Bill Laimbeer did. Dawn Staley is exciting. She has some exciting. It wasn't, of course, I said between Staley and Swing Cash, it was just, Nolan was Nolan. I know, but I just didn't. I wasn't attracted. As a point guard all my career, I just gravitated to Dawn Staley and how she played and Staley's toughness and all that, and creativity on the court, and just in tough times will come up, make some tough shots. If you go back into For highlights. It's not it's not easy. Most of the offense is not easy on her because she was one of the focal points of the team, on the defensive scout. She was on the scout. So to still know what you up against and you still say, hey, here I go. I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? Would you stop it, stop me. And more times than not, her opponents couldn't stop Staley. And the same thing with Swin. You didn't know whether you was gonna get the three balls Swin or you was gonna get the post up Swin, and then a little bit more, and then Swin progressing even to the midi a little bit. So you didn't even know what you was gonna get with Swin. You know what I mean? Gonna post you up, rebound, and then take you out on a three, and then hit the midi. Like how do you guard that in that era? How do you guard that?
You didn't. That's why it went the way it did.
Yeah, that's like a cheat code, isn't it? Left, right, toggle.
Absolutely. So I mean, I always love looking back, man, and being able to talk WNBA legends. But we got some playoffs coming up, man. We got some playoffs coming up, and y'all know I love to go find me a good article with multiple contributors. Good. So we got 8 hot takes for the final month of the WNBA regular season of ESPN.
8.
So, Coach, I'm gonna ask you about them. Let's talk through them. I want to know what you think.
Let's go. I'm ready.
So we got Atlanta will finish ahead of New York for the number 2 seed. So they saying that the analytics say they got the Dream have the easiest remaining schedule in the dub. Even though they got to face the Storm, the Valks, the Aces, and the Lynx.
And there's nothing easy about that schedule.
Plus the Liberty. And they got to play Connecticut, Los Angeles, and Dallas before the season ends. They say analytically they have the easiest schedule.
Yeah, analytically, the analytics is off because I don't hear anything easy about that schedule.
Now they saying, meanwhile, New York has the 8th most difficult schedule. They got Vegas, Minnesota twice, the Sky, and then they got Atlanta and a handful of teams in the playoff race to close it out.
Well, let's go.
Do you think can Atlanta close to that 2nd seed?
I think they can right now, based on how they're playing, and let's see how they respond being on this 1-day hiatus. The whole league being on a 1-day break. Let's see how teams respond to having a full day of rest. Does it help or stagger? You know what I mean? Or they kind of hold, or does it hurt their growth? You know what I mean? Does it hurt their momentum? So hopefully, the rest will help them continue the momentum. So they've been playing. My thing is, I'm not right now. The way Atlanta Dream is playing, Dream, yeah. You got, and then you even got Maya Caldwell coming off the 2nd unit, contributing significantly and being the student, so that's big. The Tina Powell filling in for Jordan Canada. Well, not even filling in. Tina Powell is coming in and stepping up for a team. I'm not going to say fill in because that's disrespect to the skills. So we're going to go back on that. Tina Powell is next player up and stepping into, step up and answers the call. So, so when you lose a Jordan Canada to an injury, and then you have players that can be able to step in, you don't lose a step or you don't lose a level of skills. I think that's pretty interesting, and that's scary hours for the teams. And so they just playing well,
All right.
And they're managing. And the thing you got to keep your eye on, they're managed loading BG very well. I don't know any other team that will be able to, so they can be effective down the stretch. Remember we talked about that early in the season. Can they manage BG well so you can get the production that you're looking for come playoff push, playoff time. So,
well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Jordan Canada out 2 weeks. Tahina Powell playing really good basketball. Unleashed 3 Gray is playing lights out right now. So I'm gonna say, hey, if New York doesn't get Stewie back soon, Atlanta can take over that second spot. Next hot take, and I want everybody's opinion on this one. I need y'all to get in the chat and let me know on this one. Get in this chat and let me know on this one. They say that the groin injury in Indiana will return this season, but the back injury, Angel Reese, won't. So they're saying Caitlin's groin injury. They say Caitlin comes back because Indiana will be in the playoffs. And Angel doesn't come back because she doesn't have an incentive to come back because they say the Sky are not in the playoffs. Y'all let me know. Is Caitlin back this season? Is Angel back this season? Coach, what do you think?
I think you know, it's the okie doke with Caitlin. Let them do all the grunt work and then try to give somebody the glory on the back end. So that all okie doke basconomics. And so, yeah, I see her coming back when they secure that spot. I see it coming back, and it's going to be some false credit given. I don't want to be pessimistic. I call it just reading the room. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I call it just reading the room. Chicago. I think for marketing reasons, you need to play a few games and not just shut your season down. So I think it will be good. I like to see Angel Reese back there just have a different closure to this season, regardless if they don't make the playoffs or not. And that's just me speaking. But if it's excruciating pain, no, we don't want to put anybody in that position. But I would just like to see her finish out in a different way, in a different manner, as far as on the basketball court. So, as a coach, that's what I try to see. If someone is not so like career-ending injury, and we can kind of, I would love to see just for the finish on a better note and a better type of taste in everybody's mouth, so to speak. So that's my,
I don't want people to start. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't want people to start saying the Angel doesn't finish season, right? That's not what I want. That's not what I want the energy around her to be. So I would love to see her finish the season. But like I said, the minute they mathematically eliminate, man, sit down. Right. If you make it back before they, if you get out there before they mathematically eliminate it, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get out. But I hate to have her have another season because I know she she's a competitor, so I know she wants to end the season on the floor. Wishing her a speedy recovery. Would love to see her back on the floor before they're mathematically eliminated. Louie, what up, fam? Hype you up. Let's get it. Hype me up.
Hey. Okay.
So hot take: the Storm will make the playoffs after a 6-game losing streak. I ain't buying that, man. I ain't buying that one. No, you talk about that one. I ain't buying that one.
Every time I see
they gotta make
it. I had confidence in them, and now I'm shaky because Golden State is playing well. Now
even on the road.
Even on the road, Golden State is playing well.
Even on the road.
Yeah, so I want the Storm to make it, but that's just me with my selfish reasons.
Sure.
For the people, but right now they're not playing to secure it. Right now they're not finishing games.
You know what? So, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you did that. Come on, let's have a conversation, family. But Lou, you're too. Let's have a conversation, family. Let's have a conversation. Let's pause on these hot takes. I got a hot question. Seattle, that alleged locker room, though. Thank you. Let's talk about it. So Jewel Lloyd looks like, hey, it was crazy over there. I don't know how the investigation didn't figure it out. This is 2 years in a row now. Somebody's like, hey, locker room, whatever. Arguments, whatever, get me up out of here. I felt like, and I think you said it a couple shows ago, and I don't remember what live it was on, but the Storm very much so chose Noelle, her staff, over Jewel, right? Coming into the season, and now we've had another who I think is a very respected vet, regardless what you thought her game was on the floor. Alicia Clark is one of the most respected vets in the dub. If I'm wrong, get in the chat and remind me why she's not. But I think she's one of the most respected vets out there, right? For her to have to exit stage left the way she did, I mean, it should be like alarms going off in Seattle right now. I don't know how that staff survives this fallout this time. I don't care what they do, get to the playoffs or not. I don't think. Do y'all think Noel got a job next year? No, Quinn got a job next year. That's what I want to know. Let me see. It starts at the top for sure. They set the tone for that locker room. And then Sue Bird, what's happening? Let me know what you think, Coach. Dude, come on. It gives toxicity. Come on. What you think?
Again, I think it's very tough. You know, you have very close relationship, but it comes down to business between Sue Bird and Noah Quinn. So that's a interesting thing. But I think the tough decisions will be made at the end of the season. I as a franchise, I think they're going about it the best way to let things take its course in the boat. Because if you don't have enough evidence, like last year, there wasn't enough to say there was something going on, and so now it's the second year in a row. So now you're dealing with this is the second thing, and so some people could just say, "Hey, he say, she say, someone said it's a problem, and we're done with you." But when you have a respectful relationship with that individual, it's like, okay, we did the due process. There was nothing substantially there. Now, okay, it can't be the players all the time. It's something you got to be accountable for. It's something you got to demand management. Even though they're adults, there's some things. It's just like in a workplace, right? We know in some workplace areas, you got to manage adults like teenagers. Somebody is a supervisor, and and other people are expected to do things to perform accordingly, and that's even behaviors and conduct. You know, and so if the coach doesn't hold players accountable for that, then this is what then you get some chaos, or you get some disgruntled workers that are trying to do it, trying to compete, come and do their job and go home. So again, my thing is, I think it's um, too much loyalty to such and such and things. That makes, you know, and that loyalty puts you out of a job sometimes. No else standing in quicksand for sure.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing for me. You beat the case the first time. You damn sure better not be a suspect in the same type of crime again. You can't put yourself in that type of position again, especially not right away. Very next time we give you a chance, I mean, think about that. Think about that. Okay, let's say you went out, you was late, this curfew, car, I don't know, ran out of gas. Don't let it happen again. Check the gas. Right. Okay. Very next time you go out, you ran out of gas. I don't know. Hell no. You ain't driving no more for a while. Sit your ass down. So, okay. I was real hard on Jewell Loyd about getting ran out of Seattle. Right? Like, come on, Jewell, tough it out, figure it out, stay there. Right? Was really tough on Jewell.
Okay.
Now Alicia Clark comes through there. And it's like, you too? Jewell may have had a point. Even though I still have some individual opinions about how Jewel handles some stuff. She may have
Okay.
had a point, right? She may have had a point for wanting to get out of there, right? I wish she would have handled it a little bit different, but I wanted to get to this right here because we talked about Jewel and we talked about Alicia Clark and we talked about Noelle Quinn, and I know y'all want me to talk about Scarlett, but I ain't finna talk about Scarlett. Let me tell y'all who I am finna talk about. NECA. Because see, NECA, you are the president of the WNBPA. Now, how in the hell do we have this going on where you in the locker room for the second season in a row? I'm looking dead at NECA right now. I don't understand. Because again, now you had this come through and then you didn't straighten it out. We let it get to this again? How? I don't understand. I don't understand that part. So, as the union head, you can't. I'm supposed to count on you to go stand up for me. You can't even keep the people on your team feeling like they in a safe work environment. No, don't get to rub me your head, coach. Don't get to rub me your head, rub me your eyes down. Let's have a conversation for real. Y'all tell me about that. I'm confused, and a lot of folks follow suit with that theme. Yeah, NECA, who are you? Why y'all think Skylar is Debo, the union president? Why do y'all think it's Skylar?
Because you're not, I guess they assume if you go into divorce, is you happy, you're not happy, you're emotional, emotions everywhere, and Scholars was that before that. So I don't know, is Quinn protecting it because you know where Skylar's at, and then now you lose your job because you're protecting someone that you respect. I'm just talking. We don't know that scenario, but you look from my court view that can happen. But we know that Scholar has had that reputation by players.
If I'm really looking out for you, though, I'm not putting you in a situation to be in a situation where your name could be being called as being a problem with another player. If I know that you're going through something, if I'm gonna call you out, then I'm gonna call you out to go get some support. I'm gonna call you out to make sure that, hey, you know what? Hey, maybe your back hurt. Hey, maybe you need to put a boot on, homie. Let's do something to get you together.
Right, put a boot on.
Let's do something. Yeah, let's do something to get you together so that everybody's presented in their best. But see, based on who I am, because see, if you know, right. So if everybody's like, hey, okay, because everybody's like, she's the last melanated one. So if we're trying to make sure that you keep at least one, I'm not gonna show up and act a fool on you. Right? I'm supposed to carry that different then, correct? I'm supposed to be like, oh, well, if we're trying to keep this in the league, I got to show up and be my very best. If that's what's motivating. But you can't have this 2 years in a row. Where there's smoke, there's fire, man. I mean, come on. Now, it just every time they just keep looking over there and it ain't for real.
It's going down.
I don't know about that. Listen, 6-game losing streak, we're going to see. I've always been a Skylar fan, and even when folks were hating on her from her Mercury days, it's optics for sure. But where there's smoke, that's what I'm saying. Where there's smoke, I just don't know that it's Skylar. I'm telling you, you be taking words right out of my mouth. Hey, I'm just saying, yeah. Hey, Lou, hey, we right here. I'm saying, I need to understand a few things. Because, see, I didn't forget that last year when everybody was talking about what happened with Jewel, they were saying that somebody was an old company person too. So I want to know because, see, it's CBA time. It's negotiation time. And I got to trust you to go in there and negotiate on my behalf. I got to trust you to go in there and speak up for me. But you can't even keep your locker room together. We might need to have a union meeting or something. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't
New
in the union or nothing, but I'm just saying.
New president.
I'm asking some questions. You let me get your proxy, homie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And it's crazy because before last year, I thought that NECA was like, hey, finish up and go be the commissioner. Now it's like, hey, I don't know, finish up and maybe get on TV or something. What's your other passion?
Right.
Yeah, because I just it's a bad look for it's a bad. Think about that. 2 years in a row, locker room issues have erupted to the point where they made it to the news, where the president of the union is in the locker room.
Not a good look.
All right. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was on my soapbox. Sorry, I got on my soapbox. Let's get back to. But I gotta ask these questions because it be bothering me. So, Louie, I'm glad you was thinking like me and what nobody else. Me and you was thinking about that right there. I heard some chatter about Slim acting a little different at a recent post-game conference with her new team. What? I don't know. We don't do that. Oh, well. We're gonna find out. So, now there's another one I gotta ask y'all. Did the Sparks deserve multiple All-Stars? So only Kelsey Plum made it from the Sparks, but Derek Hamby was the snub after Brianna Jones, Kayla McBride, Brittany Sykes. Azurá had an underrated case of her own. Maybe it was the record, but do you think did you think they were the biggest snubs? They deserve multiple All-Stars? And I'm not sure why this is a hot take for the final month of the season, but okay. I didn't, they had injuries. If we were, I think, if the All-Star game was right now, maybe they might end up with one or two All-Stars. But at the time when we were voting, I think, based on how everything was going, it was a tough sell on them. So here's another hot take. Will the Wings play spoiler for the last 2 playoff spots? Can the Wings make it to 7 or 8 in these playoffs?
Yeah, I think they get right now. But the question is can they keep Brink healthy? Because they just started. I mean, just the addition with Brink, you saw the difference it made in the front court. So now with I think the ankle tweaks, right? With a little ankle challenge there, issue had a little ankle injury. We don't know the extent of it for Cam Brink. Can't will should be available and be a force because that gave depth to their rotation. And what people don't realize, even though it was a post, when you have that extra post player there, it stretches out what you can do with your guards too. I don't know if people realize that. And so then when you take, and then if that skill is not available, that player is not available, now it kind of shrinks the creativity with your roster because it's one less player you can, those movable parts, so it's yes, but it's also interesting to see how they manage Brink with the ankle now because I think she kind of stepped or came down on someone's foot, another player's foot, and that's kind of how it got agitated. The ankle got agitated. So, and the way they were playing with Brink, I'm gonna say yeah, they could slip in there, but now with this unexpected thing, what is it? What does that adjustment look like?
Oh, I think you just broke down the Sparks, but I asked you about the Wings. I think you just broke down the Sparks. I asked you if the Wings sneak in there for 7 or 8.
Oh, because you said Sparks. I heard Sparks, and where I get Sparks from? She said Sparks. I heard it say Sparks. I heard
Oh,
she said Sparks.
maybe it was my fault. I thought I said can the Wings sneak in here for the last 2 playoff spots?
No, I don't see it because it's not enough consistency to me from my eye. Like you have some good games, and Enrique is in and out. The knee, we don't know how it's knee issue, so we don't know if it's just resting the knee and coming back. And Page with the back and still playing through that with back issues. So um, and here's the thing. I'm gonna say no because to get to the playoffs, you have to have a little bit of stronger coaching staff to guide you there. And so when you play in spite of it, gets to a point where you hit a invisible wall. I will say that because to get into that contention play, I do feel like you need a competent coach. I mean use CC in that way, like with the CC show, we're gonna say competent coach. Uh, you know that can move the skill sets in the spaces they need to be so you can get the win, and then also motivate or make them feel motivate.
Who would I have took off the All-Star list this time? Right now, the way they playing right now, let me see who was on that All-Star list. CC would have been off. Let me see. How many you need me to take off? If we was talking about picking the team right now, CC doesn't make that All-Star list, so she's not even a captain. Nafisa's off because she's hurt. Let me see. Gabby Williams ain't playing well right now either. Kayla Thornton would be off because she's hurt.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if Aaliyah Boston gets voted here right now because they've gone away from her and made her so quiet. And I don't know if Skylar's on the team if we were to pick right now. So, but before we get ready to get out of here, I'm gonna do one more of these hot takes, and then we're gonna get to player updates and pick'ems because I think we got 5 of them. Because one of they hot takes is Kathy Engelbert is doing a good job as WNBA commissioner. That's not a hot take. It's not there.
That's a hot mess.
No, they're saying the negativity online toward Engelbert is unwarranted. Absolutely not. That's incorrect. First round of the playoffs should be a best of 5 series. I would love it. But they don't play the players and they don't pay the players enough right now for 2 best of 5 series. 3-5-7 is enough. So right. The last one. What's up, T. Carmella? So the last hot take one is not one coach will be fired after this season. Are you buying that as a hot take or not? 7 WNBA franchises replaced their coaches last year. 5 of those teams is not the playoffs. Do they keep their coaches? Do y'all see them getting fired? If it's the Storm, they might opt to move on from Noel after 5 years. Could you see Chris getting? I told y'all I thought Chris was out of there. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Other than Chris, some of the players some of the coaches that I had on the hot seat earlier this season, I don't have them on the hot seat anymore. Tremel, I think, came in and kind of settled what's going on in Los Angeles.
No, she saved Lynn.
you keep saying saved. What I feel like Lynn did was she went and got a mentor. So now I got a mentor in her to teach me how to do what I've never done before, and I'm okay with that. Go to work, man. Your team is on the way to the playoffs. You're doing what you need to do as a coach. Yeah, I got the Dallas coach out of there. Rasheed in Connecticut, they play hard for you. You play the young players. They've been hurt all year. If he'd had a healthy team, they may look different right now. Who else did I have out there?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna release an international coach that easy just because of diplomacy relationship type of thing. So I could be wrong, but
No, I don't have Rashid in trouble anymore. They're gonna get sold. They like him. They play hard for him. Like I said, I think if they were healthy, this team their standings look different. Who else did I have getting out of there? Tyler Marsh. I think that we may see one of the big two, if not both of them, push for a trade, or maybe one push for a trade and one stay out overseas or something.
okay, okay.
So I think Chicago may like really lean into Tyler and with what they're trying to build with him, because I don't think that Angel or Camilla are in Chicago past the next season and a half at the longest. Noel, 6-game losing streak, slipping in the darkness, out the playoffs, could be trouble. But go ahead, coach. Let's get player updates. Let's get player updates out the way so we can get to pick'ems. Let's rock.
Here we go. We got player news. And updates brought to you by simply the fact that such and such and things of that nature. Player news: Jordan Canada out hamstring. Kirsten Bell back to the second unit. Okay. So they had hamstring today, but yesterday, we got to go back. Yesterday, it was right leg injury, and then today, Jordan Canada, I am so confused and don't know what to do. And it's hamstring. So let's get the facts on that.
Does hamstring make you feel better about the injury?
Right leg versus the hamstring. It depends how bad the hamstring is agitated. You can't gauge that, so it only rests with a hamstring because it has to heal itself, just like any other injury. Enrique out right knee is just recently missed her first game since July 9th. So she was played a lot of games until now. Shakira Austin is uncertain status because of her left leg soreness. Kate Martin might miss the next game. Is a no specified injury, but just I guess what it is. HVL sat out the last 7 games because of the ankle, and probably will. And I think she suited up on Wednesday. And then we have an update coming up after that. Atkins has been playing with leg injury, and then they continue to post on IR injury report. Kennedy Burke missed 7 games with right calf strain. Paige still working with back issues or playing with back issues on and off that. Let's go over to Kirsten Bell. Back to the second unit. David Evans earned a start recently over Kirsten Bell. Kennedy Burke is set to make a return with restricted minutes. So hope everything goes well. What do you think? We already talked about it last night. The great, not the great exit, but the great ejection. Rebecca Allen on last night. Bria Harley, Rebecca Allen, and Ariel Atkins call it the great ejection. Some pushing and some shoving, and some touching and some fouling. So that's what we get. Kate Martin suited up the other night. Michaela Anuer is back on the second unit. Austin, this second straight game, left leg soreness. Brink availability for Friday. Cameron Brink's availability for Friday is uncertain, but here's a positive sign. Brink did practice on Thursday afternoon with the LA Sparks. Haley Van Lith, HBL, is back on injury report or injury reserve with ankle injury. Ariel Atkins is listed on IR injury report with leg injury, but still appeared, like we said, played in the last 4 games. Isaiah James, right foot injury, and they said she will still probably play. Isaiah James, uh, Enrique out, right? The JC Sheldon out. Mystics, ankle. And just as I get ready to say, it's in the chat. Madison Scott was waived by Dallas on May 11th and now has been signed on a hardship with the Washington Mystics. And the last time in Las Vegas Aces played, it was Meg Gustafsson and Kia Stokes, where DNP did not play. Coach's decision, so they were not injured. It was coach's decision, so those minutes are minimal for them. So you keep an eye on that. Some of you who are still participating and still have something to play for in your fantasy, it may be one of your players there, and so keep your eye on that. So that right now on No Game Thursday, that is our basic player news and updates brought to you by Simply the Fact of Such and Such and things of that nature. Auntie, did anything stick out to you on any of those updates?
So Madison Scott stuck out. I'm really interested to see how Madison Scott fits in, and if Madison Scott, as finds a home in Washington. Because I don't think that they got rid of Aaliyah Edwards to bring in Madison Scott, but it's going to be interesting to see her on the floor. I think she has, like I said, we've been saying since the beginning of the season, she has a body type, athleticism, a length, and a game that says she belongs in this league. Ariel surprising me in a good way, the way she's been stepping up for her teammates. That's a new wrinkle from years before. Okay. I ain't just saying Ariel been that. All right, coach, let's get these pick'ems out the way, man. Uh-oh. Key Life say, there we go, Ed Coach. Brought to you by.
Thank you, kid. Thank you for the pep talk. Hey, so pancake. Um, hey, we lucky we got a pick up. Yeah. Pick'ems is your time to fire up the chat with the Pick'ems. First pick'em for tonight is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Washington Mystics. We just talked about Madison Scott getting signed on to a little something contract with the Mystics. 14-18 is the Mystics open at Indiana Fever in Indiana. Indiana sitting at 18-15 right now. I give them, you pick up. Who do you love? Fire up the chat. Is it the Mystics or the Fever? The way he says Mystics, T. Carmella, Mystics. Michelle, AK85 Live, Mystics. Where Michelle Harley at? I was talking about, well, pick'ems. Sure look good tonight. Pick'ems. Kia High Life says Mystics. Anyone else going once, going twice? No, I'm just playing. I'm giving you some more time. Let your fingers do the talking on the keyboard with your pickups. Anybody else? All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alejandro, where the love go? That pick'em closed though. That pick'em is closed. On to the next one. Another 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. You pick it for your twins. You pick at the buzzer for AK and Michelle Harley, aka Papa. Pick the Mystics for your twins. Oh, there, Michelle Harley go. Mystics. The way says without Shakira though to help out in the paint. AB might be going. That's a good take. That's an interesting take. I like that. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Go to St. Bounce 17 and 15. Chicago Sky at 8 and 24. This game is played in Chicago. I give them you pick up. Who do you love? Find the chat. Bounce, or the Skies. See, Carmelo, you gonna go with the Sky. You say the Sky need one. They need a win. They need to get one. Need something. Stay with your chat. Sky or Bounce? The way Bounce says Bounce. The way is Bounce. Kia highlight Bounce. You say Tigre, yeah, the Sky needs something. They need a win. I gotta agree with you. Michelle, aka 5-5, bounce. Say it with your chest. Why, yes, I feel very deeply. That got stuck in my head all week. Got in from work. Lisa Pugh, welcome in, my friend. We on pickups. Hey, we lucky we got a pickups. Who you got, Lisa Pugh, Bounce or the Sky playing in Chicago? Glad you made it home safely, or if you're traveling, safe travels. Lisa Pugh. Hey, girl. That's how you said it. Hey, girl. Oh, she coming in here late. Hey, Chad, Bounce. Michelle Harley got Bounce. All right. 10. Lisa Pugh, Bounce. 10, 9, 8, 6. I'm glad you made it home safely. Glad safe and sound. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What Alejandro with it? Love go what? Though that pick and close, yo. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. LA Sparks on a playoff push. Cam Brink is kind of back. Just tweaked the ankle, so we got to see if she's going to play on tonight. They're sitting at 15 and 7, playing in Texas against the Dallas Lemon Peppers. Wings at 9 and 24. I give you pick up. Hey. So who do you love? Sparks or the Dallas Peppers? I said Dallas Peppers. Dallas Wings Lemon Peppers. 7-11 run coming up right after pick 'em. Who do you love? T. Carmelo said the Wings need a win. Okay, the way you got the bounce. They've been on the heater. Michelle AK85 Fly. Sparks, she AK85 Fly. She said they believe they can get the 7 and 8 spot. Michelle Harley Sparks. The way Sparks. Kia Highlight Sparks. Lisa Pugh Sparks. Hey, Louie. All right. Yeah, I want this party started right. All right, a few more seconds. We started countdown to close this pick up.
Y'all want this party started quickly. Count it off.
Set it off. Set it on the left, y'all.
Hey, let me tell you something. When I was in school, it was a must that every ATL party set it off. Hey, man. set it off. But I had to
But
play.
they had to whisper it on the one end.
I don't know if I suggest, yeah. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I ain't tell you the other night things. Oh, we had talked about by the time you came in, we already had talked about it. The great ejection. That's what I called it tonight. The great eject. Yeah. They said they throw hands. They throw hands. The hands that make you stand. You know, the hands that make you stand. Okay. Uh, someone got in my eye.
I can always count on Michelle, aka 85. Fly gonna rock with the music. Let's get it.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2, 1. Alejandro, where the love go? Pick 'em close, Joe. Moving on to, we got 2 pick'ems left, and we lucky we got some pick'ems, pick'ems. Ooh, ooh.
Louie, I knew you was coming.
They got spicy again tonight. No, it was no. This is no games Thursday. This past Thursday night. We on Friday morning. Technically, Lisa Pugh, so it was no game Thursday.
5.
I mean, she said, "Damn." I mean, damn, Gina, like that kid. Damn, Gina. Is it like that? Like, damn. There we go. 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Seattle Storm at 16-17. Atlanta Dream at 21-11. This game will be played in Vancouver, the Rogers Arena, Vancouver, BC, British Columbia, Vancouver. So that is a home game for Seattle. Who do you love? He was just like that kid. Damn, damn. Damn games. Is it like that? Shaking your head. How many games, man? Just pick them, pick them, pick them. All right, I give them. You pick them. You pick them. Michelle Harley says, "Dream." T. Carmella says, "Seattle gotta win this one in Canada." Got you. Michelle, aka Pop Fly, said, "Dream A6." She going with the Dream. All right. Make sure you post your pick'ems. Post your pick'ems. 2 times now. All right. Lisa Pugh with the Dream. With the pickups. Show to get it right. Pick'ems, 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 pick'ems. Pick 'em tonight. All right. The way says, "Let's go, Dream." Ain't no way. They bet not. They bet not. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alejandro with the where the love go. That pick 'em calls last picker for the night, Kia. Last one for the night, Kia. Last picker for Friday night. Friday WNBA lights. Friday WNBA lights. Last pick 'em, Kia. You at where you at, Kia? Let's blaze it. 10 p.m. Eastern time. About the block. What was that? Where was it at, Louis? Sanaya reverse posterized Camilla. Oh, I see what you feel about that block.
Rivers block. I did not see Rivers block. Was it Rivers block? Because I heard Rivers had a good block on Camilla, but I ain't seen it yet.
Nah, I ain't made my 7-Eleven stop yet. Nah, did not. Oh man. If we go 10 p.m. Eastern time away, this pick'em is dedicated to the way. It's dedicated to the way. This is one day. Why they got so many games on, Kia? Why so many games on one day? So you got nothing on Thursday. Why so many games? Why so many games? This pick'em, this last pick'em is dedicated to Lou Way, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Las Vegas Aces at 19 and 14. Phoenix Mercury 19 and 12 playing in Arizona. I give them you pick up. You pick them. Here we go. Aces or Mercury? Who do you love?
Oh, that's gonna be a fire game. I can't wait.
Michelle Harley, Aces. Michelle, aka Papa, Aces. We rolling. We open. We open. Hype me up. Hype me up. Cool. Hype me up. Hype me up. Oh. Keep Carmella Vegas. You got me. Kia highlight. Aces. Louis said Merkel, fire. And we go Lisa Pugh, aces like that. Aces, just strong aces.
Why you put that on? Why you put that on Lisa Pugh like that?
Game blouses.
I said Merkel.
Said Merkel.
Oh, aces.
Where that got you?
TikTok dance. Uh-oh. Coach over there with the TikTok dances.
Hey, I see TikTok. Hey. That tic-tac. Imperial stats, aces.
That's coach's thing. That's coach's thing. Dang, Jaggy. That's the coach said that, not me. I just repeated what coach said. Coach was up at coach like, dang, Jaggy. Yeah, I seen him call you out. That's why I jumped in there. Lisa Pugh like, hold on, why Lisa Pugh catch it straight? Oh look. Dang, Jaggy. Jaggy. That's coach the one you need to ask saying. It ain't me. Dang, Jaggy.
I'm thinking about the day. I'm just thinking about the day you said something. He's like, "Oh, coach, you ain't like." I'm like,
like, dang, Jaggy. What? You are irritating me, Jaggy.
I was watching the game live with you.
Oh, spirit, dang, Jaggy. Man. He might have some Shekels old parlay in or something. I don't know what that dang Jaggy.
I just came from the love of the game, for fun of like, what you dang jacket, like, what you doing?
Dang Jaggy.
Like I'm about to spit out some dip too. Oh man.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that hike too. I don't know nothing about that. Hold on.
Man, true story. I tried dip one time, and I threw up most of the day.
Oh, welcome to the club, coach. Usually calling out the Michelles. Oh yeah, yeah. Welcome to the club. Yeah, coach usually calling out the Michelles. Let's release it today. Dang, Jackie.
So no, that's a true story. I tried some dip right in my chin and just in the front, and I couldn't handle it. I threw up for a nice little. Gave up the yak. That was my first and last time I ever tried that, and I'm thankful I didn't because it's not a good habit. So, and that's not recently. That's like years. That's like 18 years ago.
Hey, let me tell you something. My headset just broke up so cold that what you said, I know it ain't what you said. But the way that oh man, I wish I could play it back the way my headset just broke it up. Coach, let me tell you what Coach just said to me. Yeah, this one night, yeah, I dipped my chin in. Yeah, and then that was it. I just threw up for the rest of the night. What? Bruh. I'm like, what did he say? Man, I saw no. I know if my thing, these headsets just blanked out. Wait, what's not a good habit? What?
Chewing tobacco, dip. They call it dip. Chewing tobacco, here.
I dipped my chin in. What?
Yeah, you dip it. You put
Hey,
the
key highlight. You know what I'm saying? That my headset. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't make it up. Like when the camera freeze on somebody's funny face. You know what I'm saying? It's just like face silly as hell. It's like, hey, bro, that's what came through my head. So I'm like, wait a minute. You dipped your chin in and you threw up. Wait a minute. There was some signs before you got to that.
Yeah, I used to put it right here in the inside dip. That's probably called dip. You dip it in the pouch of your chin, in the inside of your lips.
Yeah, I know what he talking about. But right. I'm like, you did your chin, bro. Oh, right.
The way trying to roast. I say low key roast. I go cat. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, yeah, funny.
He did say his chin, but yeah, he didn't hear how it came across on my headset. And he's still like, nah, yeah, right here. It's like, bro, they not talking about that no more. And still going. You know what I'm saying? Right. He didn't hear it. Coach funny as hell. Yeah, he said, nah, then I just stuffed something right here in the front. What, bro? Wait a minute. This is something new. Hold on. You just gonna keep something with you for the day? What? But yeah, my headset was all messed up, but he had already did like a hot tour and shit in my ear, bro. That's me, bro. Hold on.
That was dang jacket.
No.
Dang. Dang. It's like that.
Oh yeah, he got his got his glasses in him and all that glasses on him and all that.
I thought it was the other way around. Listen to you.
I don't know how to act, man.
Oh,
Yo, what a night, bro. I mean, we got games tomorrow. No hoops was on tonight. Do I got a show on? I think all my shows is over. I think. Oh no, maybe not. I might got one show, one episode, but
sponsored by Veggie Spring Roll.
hey man, spreading the love one spring roll at a time, baby. One
Things of that nature.
roll at a time. It was weird not to have no hoops on tonight, but
It was. Michelle's House of Veggies and spring rolls.
But looking forward to hoops tomorrow. Looking forward to hot takes. I think we're breaking down Big Ten. I don't know. I'm gonna do some kind of other something tomorrow. I just got to figure it out. Dang, Jackie.
Oh man. You said what you got? What you say you got to figure out something for tomorrow?
I got hot takes. I might do something else. I don't know. I know we got some hoops games, so we'll be up for some hoops games.
Got 5. Kia highlight was frustrating. She's like, dang, how many games we got? Like, dang.
Wasn't none today, so good thing we got something happening. Um, but yeah, no, I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. If you did not hit the like on the way in, hit the like and the share on the way out. They both right there. Yeah, I said hot takes. We got hot takes, and I said I might figure out something else to do. We got hot takes. We talking Big Ten tomorrow for sure. But I want to get a Gamecockish show in. I want to get a Gamecockish show in just because I haven't talked Gamecocks in a minute. But I want to make sure I schedule it at a time when the Gamecocks can come hang out so we can talk trash. Let's talk some shit. I'm feeling cocky. Hey, Lay played good in 3x3. Lay look good. Like I said, I thought she came back with a great body, with a great body type to keep building on. Like Lay got bigger. But listen. I watched so much. Well, y'all know I did the breakdown Beyond the Arc today with Prince. So we broke down Tonight Lesson today. And watching her highlights again. Listen, I watched so many Tonight Lesson games to get ready for that show. Bro, I'm excited to see Lesson get on the floor. You saw some clips of Lay doing them greasy.
What I'm talking about?
I think he's saying we could talk Gamecocks tomorrow. What's who's not? Lay has put on some weight, muscle. Yeah. Definitely put on some weight. What's up, Rob? I got you. Sponsored by the world's #1 dental dam maker. I ain't got time for you, Louis. I don't have time for you. So yeah. Dude, you did the show today with what Prince?
Oh, earlier today,
Prince,
yes.
Prince, I Am Zone Media. Yeah. Yeah. So we broke down Latson, man. Listen, like I said, great conversation on Latson. I'm excited to see Latson. I want to talk some Gamecocks. So figure that out. Let's go, Ashland.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the chat was on one last night, bro. That was Rob though. That was Rob. Okay, man. What's night? I don't even think they've been here tonight.
Pharaoh.
And they wasn't blocked. I didn't see Pharaoh tonight. They wasn't blocked. But that was
Pharaoh didn't want no smoke. Want no smoke.
There wasn't no games on tonight though either. So people might not really even be on YouTube. I don't know. But
right.
Yeah, Friday got some serious games. That Phoenix, I mean, I want to talk Gamecocks, but I also want to talk Vegas. Like that Vegas Phoenix game. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Get your popcorn out. What's another game? It's another one I'm looking forward to.
Vegas Mercury and Seattle. I think that Seattle and Dream game gonna be intense again because it was close games.
You said who?
I'm interested to see that. Yeah, Seattle and Atlanta.
Yeah, the 2 10 o'clock games. I don't know. Dallas. I'm watching Dallas in LA because that's Rikia, and I think PB5 is PB5 back. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how the Sparks. I want to see the Sparks get a win right here, especially on the road. Golden State of Chicago, I don't know what to expect there. Washington, Indiana could be interesting. They got Indiana by 8.5. So,
Indiana by 8.5.
on the same time as Dream, I hate that. That's what it looks like. They got them like. When you laugh, Coach, can you sometimes let us know what you laughing at?
Yeah. No, that's the fun of it. That's the intrigue of it all. Gotta figure it out.
Lou Wade said, "Hey, when you over there laughing all the time, can you let us in on the joke, homie? What's so
Man,
funny?"
sometimes
Lou Wade said, "What's
it's
so
just,
funny, homie?
man, the joy that I have.
How you gonna skip that fever game? Go get some wings? I ain't got time for you. I don't have time. Yeah, we can talk. We gonna talk hoops. All right. You can't.
Bro.
You kid. They ain't got the game on at the wing spot Imperial then. Oh God. So
Laughing at the chat.
I guess. I know we had told folks we was gonna start the Big Ten tomorrow, so I guess we're gonna just talk hoops tomorrow on hot takes.
Okay. Well, I'll be checking it out. I'll be looking forward to hear what hoops we talking about.
Yeah, ain't no NBA even going on right now. Ain't you?
What you just say?
Man, ain't no NBA going on right now. I mean, ain't true. I'll be making a request at that wing spot for sure. Like, hey, bro, hey, pull up that game for me. Yeah. We know he be doing whatever it is he be doing. Or behind on things. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Looking forward to tomorrow night. I haven't pulled up and just hung out for a game either. I don't think a whole game either in a minute. So looking forward to just hanging out for a good Vegas Phoenix game. A good Vegas Phoenix game, man. Y'all pull up. Let's hang out. We're gonna talk hoops tomorrow. Coach, what you got positive before we ready to get out of here?
Man, thank you. Thank you for taking your time, not being in a rush and talking hoops with us. We appreciate you to the moon and back. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance. Champion mentality changes world with one random act of kindness at a time. Be the change that you want to see because you can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. Now get in your bag and expand your bag because I believe in you and I know you believe in you because you are the best. You do us one more favor. Do me one more favor. In this wide world of shorts we call Earth, spread love. More love is what we need. And then also when you feel down and out or sometimes there may be a little doubt, I know and I encourage you always keep your dreams in your front pocket. Friday WNBA lights coming.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. We appreciate y'all pulling up with us. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Hey, we out. Coach Combs. Let's talk sports.